I want to thank Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's video. I've got their mattresses in my tiny house, my RV, and my camper van, and I really enjoy them. Do you need a mattress for your home or RV? Then go to rvmattress.com/CampervanKevin. Use the coupon code CampervanKevin to get 25% off your purchase. Okay, back to our video. Say bye, Dexter. Woof. Hey everybody, Campervan Kevin here. How are y'all doing today? Me, I'm good. Me and the Woof pack, plus one. We are down in Phoenix. It's time to pick up the 4x4 van. Guy has had it for about a week and a half. I tell you, he charged me a very, very fair price for it. Hope it's going to be nice. Anyway, the guy used to own a paint and body shop, but he kind of retired, and he had a shop at home that he kind of piddled with, and so he said, it's like this. So I'm kind of afraid to retire. He said, all my friends retired and died. He said, I'm trying to just stay busy. Here we go. You see it, Dexter? Looky, looky, looky. There she is. All right, there you go. It's not perfect, but it's very good. Very good. I'll tell you what he did. He painted the entire thing, fixed the dents, and painted it for $1,600. It was actually $1,500, and I tipped him $100. So I think that's pretty reasonable. I'm pleased with it. I think that's a good value for my money. All right, I got to get the Woof pack in here, and we're going to stop by IKEA and pick up a few things. All right, babies, come on. Come on.
Will they jump right in?
Yeah, well, they would if they could. Come on, Tuck Tuck. You guys are not listening. Oh, sorry. That dog's going to bite you on the other side, Tucker. It's good to get the van back. It's not perfect, but if I was giving it a scale like in school, I give it a 90, 91, 92%. I saw one ding he missed. There's a few little chips he missed, but overall, pretty darn good. Ooh, I smell paint in here. I think I got a coil pack going out on the engine here. I took a picture of my mileage before I left and check. Here we go now. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? We got to take care of this paint now. Where'd you go, Dexter? We're out of here. Plug this back in. Just has it's kind of stumbling a little bit. All right. To IKEA and then back to Sholo. Woo. It's warm down here. I'm glad this thing's got air conditioning. I'm filming out of my phone holder, so maybe I can turn it around on video. The video looks weird, that's why. Got my buddy that did the seats in here. Here's a picture before and after of these seats. Well, he's also doing the headliner. I gotta go pick it up. He's gonna put it in. Real nice guy down here. Like I said, I didn't get a show car finish, but first. It's $1,500, and I gave him a $100 tip. For $1,600, it's an outstanding paint job for $1,600. So get this coil pack fixed, whatever it is. Just a little stumble. I like to keep my stuff perfect if I can. Just a little stumble, and I'm gonna get working on the inside here. Convert this over to a camper van. I've already got a couple companies that are going to sponsor me. Want to put the products in here that some of them I know about. I already like them. I've already had them before. While I'm driving, kind of a weird angle. I got 3 estimates on painting this van. One was up in Sholo. The guy wanted $14,000 to paint my van. And I looked at him, I said, $14,000. Yeah, $14,000. He said, well, 12 to 14. I said, why don't you tell me you just don't want to do it? I said, we're sitting here looking at half the van, right? You can only see where the way it was parked. You can only see half of it. I said, you're telling me you want $6,000 to $7,000 to paint what we can see right here, and then another $6,000 to $7,000 to the other side? He said, yes. I was like, just tell people you don't want the job. You got plenty of work. You don't want to do it. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Then Paul has a buddy down here in Phoenix. He's been painting Paul's stuff for years and years. I went down and saw him. Me and Paul took it down there, and he wanted $4,500. So the guy that I bought this van from, he had a Land Cruiser, and I said, you know anybody down here that does any paint body work? Yeah, I got a guy. And he said, he showed me pictures of this Land Cruiser that he just had painted. He said he did this Land Cruiser for $2,500. I was like, okay. So I went and brought it down here and showed it to him. And he said, yeah, he said, I told him, I said, I'm going to paint the top with bed liners. Don't worry about the top. How much? I was trying to save some money because you can't see it. It's so tall. He said, I'll do the van for $1,300. I looked at him. I was like, well, I don't know how long it's going to be before I can find a high top for this thing. What do you do the top for? He said, well, that'd be about $300. He said, I'll tell you what, I'll do it all for $15 out the door. I said, I couldn't give him my money, you know. I paid him when I was done, but I was like, yeah, you take my money. So, super nice guy to deal with. On time, polite. He did okay. Did pretty good on it. I'm picky. You can ask, well, could have asked Felix. Felix said I was picky. Yeah, I'm picky. I like things nice. This is nice enough. I turned my phone mount sideways, so if I have anything else I think about saying, it won't look so strange on the video when I edit. Maybe I can make it look all right. Maybe you guys won't be able to tell. You know, after 11 years, there's still a lot for me to learn on filming and editing, for sure. A lot of people are a lot better at filming than me, but I think I tell a story just about as good as anybody. IKEA. Big building. Well, I got some things for the new building at Vagabond. Some closets and stuff from IKEA. Didn't stay long. I didn't film anything. Headed back up to Payson now. Sure is a beautiful drive. No shortage of scenery between Phoenix and Payson. Beautiful. like to thank Electric E-Bikes for sponsoring this video. I've been riding electric e-bikes now for 3 years, trouble-free. I've tested several different electric bicycles on my channel, but electric is my favorite. And the X-Peak is my favorite model. I've had the 2.0, the 3.0, the X-Peak Lite, and the Trike. But the X-Peak is my favorite. Are you in the market for an electric e-bike? How about check out Electric Brand? I have my affiliate link down below underneath this video in the description. If you purchase something through my link, it helps out the channel. All right, back to the video. We pulled in here at Payson to, I don't want to kiss, to get some gas. We got 25.6 gallons and 288.5 miles. Let's do some math. My math says 11.2 miles per gallon. V10, that's going downhill from Sholo to Phoenix and turn around and coming back up the hill to Payson. 11.2. The lowest I've got is around 10. The best I've got is like a little over 13. It's a 1-ton truck, 1-ton van. This thing's big, it's heavy. 10 cylinders. That's about right. I had a power stroke in a 98 flatbed. It was an ambulance chassis. Cut the box off, added a box, added a flatbed. I used to tow my RV and stuff with it. Pull my little Suzuki Samurai with it up four-wheeling in the mountains. And I got, with a power stroke, the best I could do was 13 and 14. It was kind of a wash by the time you add the difference in fuel. That was a good truck. I called it, instead of Vin Diesel, I called it Van Diesel. And I put on about 70, 80,000 miles, mostly trouble-free. And I had a chip tuner on it as well. But I think they've made those chip tuners illegal. Really opened up that power stroke. She'd run, it's hard to keep my foot out of it. So 11.2 out of a V10. The Bigfoot gets anywhere from 8 to 10. Towing, it'll get down around 7. But Van Force 1 is a half-ton with a 351. And I get 12 to 16 out of it. So not near as big, not near as heavy, and a few less cylinders. So overall, I'm pleased with the V10. It's about what I expected. We always want more, but I bet you gas will get cheaper here soon. Okay, well, it's the next day. I'm back at Vagabond. Let me show you what's going on here with the new building. So when the new building got here, we had to take the chain link fence down. You watched my last video. So the new building's set there, and temporarily got the underpinning right there, which seals everything up pretty good. Still have a gap right there. If I had known that this building was going to go here, instead of putting up the chain link fence, I think I'd have done something more along these lines. Yeah, I got all my clothespins there. That's my secondary clothesline. Works pretty good. But I would have went that route instead of chain link, but I didn't. So the 4x4 van, it actually drove pretty good coming home. I was talking about, I think I told you that I think I've got a coil pack going out. Just at the red lights, I had to give it just a little bit of gas and hold the brake. Ran great. I'd have probably got better than 11.2 miles per gallon if I'd have checked it at the bottom of that mountain. So, yeah, that did good. I went to IKEA, and I didn't get to go inside. I wanted to, but I actually ordered something. Where's that sun at? We're looking into the sun again. Yeah, 12 years doing this. I think I should know by now. But I ordered something. I really wanted to go in and take a look around and take you guys with me, but I didn't have time. But I got a closet system for the new building, and went there to pick it up. So now that the 4x4 van is here, I got it back from paint. I'm fairly certain that I'm going to put what's the undercoating. Come on, use your truck bed liner along the bottom of this thing. This van is really bad to throw rocks on these tires up against the bottom. There were a lot of chips before. I would have put the bed liner on first, but I had some dents that the guy had to take out. So that's going to be one of my projects here. I was kind of unsure where to put the line, but I came over and looked at Van Force 1, and I kind of like how Ford did it in '99 with their two-tone on the Chateaus. So Van Force 1 is an E150 Chateau package, and I like where they broke that color stripe on the line there. It's like maybe 2 inches below the gas filler there. Looks pretty good, and then they wrapped it a couple inches above the bumper. So I think that's how I'm going to put the bed liner on the new 4x4 van. I've had real good success with the bed liner. I know it's not for everybody, but it's durable, it holds up. I did the whole exterior of the Purple's Faster, my 96 Geo Tracker. It's holding up great, it's really strong. But I'm not gonna do the whole van that way, just the bottom. I'm not driving my Geo Tracker. I just put on a timing set on it. Had a tensioner bearing go out. Just had put a timing set on just like 15,000 miles ago. So I redid that, put on new fuel injectors, new plugs. This thing's about as new as you can get for 96, but I'm just not driving it, and I don't need two 4x4s. I just slipped 150,000 miles, and when I got it, boy, I went through it. So I'm not quite ready yet to sell it. A couple little things I want to do, but if you need a towed vehicle to pull behind your RV, this is my 5th Geo Tracker. This is my favorite Geo Tracker. And it's in really, really good shape. I've got a chunk of change in it. I've got well over 8,000, 8,500 in it, if not more. Doing all that work I just did wasn't cheap, but I built it to keep. I never expected finding the 4x4 van. If it wasn't for the 4x4 van, I wouldn't even consider selling it. But I'm going to sell it for $5,500 firm. Not $54.99. No, not $56. No, $5,500 firm. And I know just about every nut and bolt on it. And I think it's a pretty solid car. Not too good on hills, but does everything else really good. Rides quiet, rides good. Needs very, very little, if any. Okay, well, I think that's going to make today's video. Picked up the van. Showed you the new improvements on the new building. Told you how I was going to paint the bed liner bottom on the 4x4 van. Yeah, that makes today's video. So tell me where we're going to end it. You say it. That's right. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Hey, we'll see you again soon. You guys take care. And as always, what? I give God the glory for my life. Jesus Christ, He's my Lord and Savior. See you next video. Bye. From Concho, Arizona.